Alright guys, this is Big John Reptiles here, and we're in D-Land, Florida at the Reptile Discovery Center. And I don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard, but I do have American alligators right behind me. And today we're just going to go around and explore the Reptile Discovery Center. They have a live venom extraction they do here, so we'll be able to see that, and it should be a good day. And I'm going to go ahead and take this time as well to kind of just introduce what my channel is going to be about. So basically, I have a huge passion for reptiles, but I really have a passion for animals in general. I have the biggest passion mainly for reptiles and sharks, which is what led me to become a marine biologist, was my passion for sharks. But I kind of want to use this channel to show my passion for reptiles. And also, I want to go ahead and use this channel to document my journey through my weight loss. Because recently I moved here to Central Florida, and that kind of reinvigorated my passion for the outdoors and getting outside and actually going to find reptiles in a natural habitat. And I've always enjoyed outdoor stuff, but but lately my weight has been a big hindrance to that, as to where I can't really go outside in the heat for long periods of time. I can't really go through the woods to look for the reptiles and stuff. So I'm using that as motivation for my weight loss. So I want to lose enough weight to where I can go. The big goal is to be able to go to the Everglades, camp out there for a week and just see all the wonderful wildlife that there's here in Florida. So I'm going to take you guys on my journey with reptiles and my weight loss, and I hope you enjoy. And if you want to follow with me, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and go ahead and give my videos likes. Alright guys, let's explore the Reptile Discovery Center. And here we have the American alligator out here sunning themselves. We got one swimming along here. We got a big one sunning right here. I estimate this one probably looks like it's at least 8, maybe 10 foot. And what's cool about the American alligator is that there really is only 2 recognized species of alligator. That's the American alligator and the Chinese alligator. But the Chinese alligator stays small and only gets around 4 to 5 feet. That's where the American alligator can push up to 15 feet, although it's very rare. But they believe that they have caught some pushing 14, 15 foot.
I don't want to move up too much. Look at him.
You get a nice shot of that mamba?
I will. Alright guys, right here we have the Gavoon viper. It's one of the largest pit vipers in the world. They get super large. And look at this giant head. They need that because they have huge venom glands, because they have up to 2-inch fangs. And they also have one of the fastest strikes of any snake. Here we have the black mamba, which, as we know, means black death. This is actually the second longest venomous snake in the world, next to the king cobra. These guys can get up to 14 feet, and they're actually super fast. These ones could actually run you down no problem if they wanted to. Here we have the green mamba, which is a cousin to the black mamba. But unlike the black mamba, that's pretty much ground dwelling, these ones spend most of their time in trees. Hence their green color to try and blend in with leaves. Right in here we have a king cobra. And an interesting fact is that the king cobras are actually not cobras at all. They are not in the cobra family. Kind of the way they got their name is king means to eat other snakes. and most when you're naming. So like most king snakes actually eat other snakes. Like lots of king snakes in America actually can eat rattlesnakes, but they kind of got their name king cobra because they eat other snakes and they can also eat cobras. But they also kind of got the cobra name because they do hood up like a cobra. So it's a common misconception that they are cobras, but they're really not. But they are an awesome snake, and they are the largest venomous snake in the world. They can get up to 18 feet, and they can raise a third of their body. So an 18-foot snake technically could raise 6 feet in the air. So it could. Here we have an awesome Cape Cobra. And this snake actually has the most toxic venom out of any of the cobras. And here we have an awesome Fer-de-Lance. It's another pit viper. And these guys actually are the cause for most of the bites in Central and South America. Like I said, they also got very good camouflage, kind of hard to see them on the wood floor. And we have a boom sling, which these guys are really awesome. They spend pretty much all their time in trees. And if you ever see one go from branch to branch, it's just indescribable how crazy agile they are. It literally looks like they're just flying through trees. And what's kind of cool about these guys as well is that their main diet consists of chameleons, which I kind of hate for, chameleons to get eaten and everything, but it is kind of cool that there was a predator that's adapted to specialize on chameleons. And here we have the eastern diamondback rattlesnake, which is the largest of the rattlesnakes, and is also one of the biggest and largest venomous snakes in the Americas. And as you can see how they get their name, you can see that tail sticking up, rattling, making noise to fend off people or other predators, letting everyone know, I'm here, stay away. And now what they're going to do is they're just letting him get a little calm and relaxed, and then they're going to move in for the venom extraction. So first they're just going to gently nudge him, try and move with the snake hooks. Then what he's going to do next is they pin the body and then they pin the head. Now it's important that they pin the body as well because you can see him struggling, and that's a big strong animal because as all know, snakes are basically one giant muscle. So if you just had the head and you weren't controlling the body, easily with force the snake could just fling its head out of your grip. So that's why they do safe. They have two people, one controlling the head and the other controlling the body. And you can see that this snake has a ton of venom. Look at all of the venom that came in that glass. And this is another eastern diamondback. They milked 2 of them. And you see this one's got his eye on one of the keepers. But then they're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. Wait for a good moment to start putting the snake hook on them. Pin the body, pin the head. Get a secure grip. And see, this one's struggling a lot more. See, if they didn't have that second person, probably could have got free on that. And he's look already biting. There we go. Look at all that venom that ran down the side. And that's a good milking. And here we have the coral snake, which has the most toxic venom of any snake in North America. They have a neurotoxic venom, which basically attacks your nervous system and will shut down your organs one by one. And the main way people die is it will shut down your lungs, so you can't breathe anymore. But as you can see, they are a small snake. He's able to easily handle it by himself, and they have really short fangs, and they are really shy, and they don't encounter people too often, and their fangs can't really penetrate lots of like thick clothing and things like that. So there's really not that many bites. But when bites do occur, it's very serious, and action does need to be taken quickly. And here we have a monocled cobra, which you will see. This one's an albino, so you can't see it as well. but it gets its name because on the back of its where its hood is, it has a monocle-like looking pattern. And as you can see, it displays the typical cobra behavior of rising up, flattening out their neck muscles to make a hood to try and make themselves look bigger, and waterway predators. Now, the reason that anti-venom extraction is important is because that's what makes anti-venom. And it's really cool how they do it. So basically, after they take the venom from them, these snakes, they take it, and what they do is they inject really diluted tiny doses into large mammals, which in North America is horses, and in other parts of the country it's sheep. And what they do is they inject it into the horse or the sheep, and then they make natural antibodies. And then what scientists are able to do is they take those antibodies that they make from their blood, and from there they can actually produce antivenom. But it takes lots of antivenom to counteract a bite from most people. So that's why they usually have to do these milkings, several hundred milkings, just to make sometimes one vial of antivenom. Which is why the work that they're doing here is very important at Snake Discovery. Alright guys, we got the green basilisk here, also known as the Jesus lizard, because these guys, once they actually get a running start, can actually run across water for short distances. They skim right over it. It's a really cool thing to see. But yeah, this is a really cool looking alligator snapper, and you definitely would not want to put anything in the vicinity of that mouth because it will be gone. Alright guys, now is the conclusion to my trip to Snake Discovery. It was a really awesome place. Got to see lots of really cool animals, really good snakes, got to see the live venom extraction. It was just overall a really good day. Burton Vlogs came out and hung out with me, and he'll have a video coming out soon about it. But overall, it was a really good day, and I had a really good time. And this is just one thing I noticed, that when I was leaving, we had a sign that said Big John Drive. That's actually the name of the street that Snake Discovery is on. So I think it was fate that Big John Reptiles went to a place on Big John Drive. Until next time, out.